welcome to the Messy Bookshelf. I'm Jennifer and today I'm going to be doing a book haul for the month of March. Now, I said I wasn't going to buy many books this year. Yeah, that was a lie because I bought 13 books this month. 13. Now, some of these ones were store-bought, so that's my excuse, but there were a few, new purchases. So I'm going to start with those and then I'll work into, don't be shaking your head at me, Emily Jane.
Just saying, that's a lot of books. Are you?
Yes. Well, I've already read a couple of these, actually.
Okay, I'm impressed.
So, the first book that I'm going to show you is To Kill A Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Now, you're probably thinking, didn't she read this in high school? No, actually did not read this in high school. My high school chose to do something else. I've heard amazing things, and I'm kind of stoked that the next book is coming out this summer in July. So I decided to pick it up since it's like dirt cheap and it's a nice cover. So yeah, there's the first book. The next book that I purchased is Let the Elephants Run by David Usher. This book is about unlocking your creativity, as it says on the cover. And it's pretty interesting. It has all these different pictures and it tells you like to write, and it has these type of things. I know, I'm very good at describing what this book is about. But it's supposed to be a really good read. It's a bestseller. It was 40% off, so I figured why not? The next book that I purchased, I've already read, so it's a sneak peek for my March wrap-up, and that is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Now, this has been a book that a lot of people have been talking about, and for good reason. This book was absolutely fantastic. This book is absolutely fantastic. I can understand why some people have a little bit of trouble at the beginning getting into it, but you're building up a world, and it's really interesting because it's based on a world where there's two different types of bloods. There's the silver bloods, where you have abilities and you're higher up in the ranks. I guess you could compare it to white privilege. And then there's the red, which don't have any abilities, and they're kind of like the labor workers, to put it nicely, I guess. But anyway, it's about a girl who is a red blood, but it turns out she has an ability, so they're trying to hide her away in the castle. And all this other stuff is going on. It's an absolutely fantastic read. I definitely recommend it to anybody who likes anything dystopian. The next book that I purchased is A Thousand Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know anything about this book. I simply bought it because this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I just love all the colors, and it definitely looks like it's going to be interesting. I'm thinking I might just go into this one blind. And the last book that I purchased from the bookstore is All the Bright Things by Jennifer Niven. I'm not exactly sure. But basically, from what I can gather so far, I'm like 10 pages in. Oh wow, that is good. I'm exactly 10 pages in. And it's about two people that met while they were considering committing suicide. So it's definitely going to be a heart-wrenching read, I expect, but a good one at that. Now, the rest of these books were all purchased at Value Village for $10 or less. So the first book is Bitter Blue by Kristen Gashore. It's the sequel to Graceling and the companion to Fire. I have not read Graceling or Fire, but I've been wanting to, so when I saw this book there, I wasn't going to leave it behind. The next book that I purchased was My Bookie Walk by Russell Brand. What?
I didn't know he had a book, but that is
he has a bunch.
That's the most Russell Brand title I could imagine. I can hear his voice saying it. And it's just
My Bookie Walk. Anyway, so I picked this up because I've been wanting to read it for a long time. Russell Brand is one of my favorite comedians. I always love hearing what he has to say. So I decided to grab it as soon as I saw it. The next book is called Quiet by Susan Cain. I actually was planning on picking this up at work, at Chapters, but I decided to put it back and to pick up something else instead. So when I saw this at Value Village, I grabbed it up because obviously I am meant to read this book. The next book is The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. I'm slowly just collecting all of her books, so I think I'm going to start reading these in the summer because her books are very summery reads. The next book that I purchased is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I found this at Value Village for $2.99. This is a national bestseller. It's recently out, and the fact I found this for $2.99 is fantastic, considering I've been wanting to read this forever, and everybody says that it's so amazing on BookTube, so I definitely have to read this soon. The last 3 books are part of a trilogy, and this trilogy might come as a surprise because I have spoken out in the past about the first book, saying that I wasn't a huge fan of it and I didn't think I was going to finish the series, but when I seen all of them there in pristine condition in paperback, I decided I would pick them up and give the other 2 books a chance, and that is the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. So we have The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. So I've decided, since I saw them there, to actually give the other 2 books a chance and see if everyone else is right and I am wrong. Since finding the trilogy, I have decided to give the books a second chance because everyone loves these books and loves Jenny Han, and I think maybe if I continued on with the story, maybe Belly would grow on me a bit.
gotta watch your architecture.
My architecture! So this is a, Okay, so these are all the books that I purchased this month. It's really heavy, so I'm gonna put them down. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm recording this as I am editing the video because I realized when I was editing the video that I had forgotten the book. To me, it's a very important book, and that book is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. But that's it for real this time. Bye!